Hello, this is Ariella Carmel, and I'm at Calcalist 2024 Forecast event in Tel Aviv. I'm joined by Chen Shmilo, the CEO of the 8200 Alumni Association. Thank you for joining me, Chen.
Of course, thank you for having me.
So can you start off by telling me a little bit about the organization and what it is that you do?
So the 8200 Alumni Association is the formal graduates organization of Unit 8200, which is an elite technological unit in the Israeli Defense Forces. We have 24,000 members as part of the association, but most of our work is not for the graduates, but graduates for the Israeli society. And so to execute this goal, we've set up a venture of social and technological programs like 8200 EASP, which is the first acceleration program in Israel, now celebrating its 13th batch soon.
Wow.
And we do that by supporting all relevant people from all fields and venues of society, not just the 8200 graduates.
Amazing. Now, can you speak a bit to how the current period since October 7th and the war has impacted you as an organization and your activities at the moment?
So we kind of got back to our core as an alumni organization, supporting our unit in different ways with reserve duty forces, some donations, support of the reserve duty family members. But we also pivoted or shifted our social programs to support the current needs of the Israeli society, either by forming a special batch of our small businesses program, 8200 for small businesses, or supporting the alumni companies of the acceleration program, see how we can, connect them to mentors, to investment opportunities. We organized the list of all immediate responses and assistance to Israeli startups in collaboration with the Israeli Innovation Association. And while we keep doing that, we're now getting ready for some kind of business routine in 2024 and keep supporting the Israeli society with our programs.
Now, can you speak a little bit to the state of startups in Israel right now, and especially early stage startups and the challenges that they're facing?
So even before the war, there were so many challenges, some kind of an economic crisis, a domestic political crisis here in Israel, and then the war came. Many people went to reserve duty, different units, not just the 8200, of course. Some companies had to deal with maybe 15 to 20% of the workforce, serving in the military now. And we also had to be part of this wonderful campaign that Israeli high-tech still delivers, because we need to keep telling our story. But that's for the short term. In the long term, we see a decrease already before the war in the number of new startups in Israel. And that's become some kind of a concern for different ecosystem players, the government, us as an ecosystem player. And we're now working on how to relaunch our programs and create a better space for entrepreneurs in the very early stages of ideation, jump into this deep water ocean and build successful companies, because this will obviously impact the Israeli economy in 3 to 5 years from now. So we have to be very much aware of the consequences of the current situation on the Israeli economy.
Right. Now you're currently in the midst of, is it your 13th accelerator?
So the 8200 EASP program is about to launch the 13th batch, or the open call for startups, along with the 8200 Impact, which is our Impact Tech acceleration program. The upcoming batch will be a joint effort by both programs in light of the circumstances of the war. But we're also hoping to bring a new method of supporting early stage startups by creating a personalized acceleration program.
Amazing. And on that note, do you think that enough is being done, and if not, what needs to be done to support early stage startups at this current moment?
Great question. I do want to acknowledge the very positive response of the Israeli Innovation Authority. by deploying immediate grants for startups and other open calls that they do to address the market failure. But I think it is a joint effort that has to be done by government, third sector, and private companies, and even VCs in our case. So there is a lot to be done to encourage young entrepreneurs from all fields of society. We have to be aware that we need to encourage people from underrepresented communities to join the tech ecosystem. We care a lot about employment and career promotion among these communities. We cannot let go of the enormous work that we did before the war in diversifying the workforce and also diversifying the landscape of entrepreneurs in Israel. So there's a lot of work to do in that regard.
Okay, interesting. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us, and best of luck with all of your activities going forward.
Thank you so much.